what an unexpected delight. Hey guys, it's me, Schlee. Welcome back for another MRE video. Today we have a very fun and exciting foreign ration. This is a Canadian IMP menu number 19 beef ravioli. This one was sent to me by Herpetile, so I have to say a huge thank you to him, and I will link his channel for you guys up above so you can check him out. Some of my more perceptive viewers may already have noticed that this is open, and that is because I wanted to go ahead and take the main out and heat it up, which I did. It's right here waiting for us. And I'm glad I did that because when I opened the ration, I discovered that the blackberry jam that was in there had exploded in transit sometime, I suppose, and had made quite the mess. So I needed to clean that up before I could do anything else. So I'm glad I got that taken care of earlier, and I don't have to stop during my ration taste test to do cleanup. I tried really hard not to look at what the other contents were when I was getting the main out, so I'm still in the dark about that. So with that said, let's go ahead and see what else is in here. All right, like I said, we have our beef ravioli over here just waiting. This is the new IMP style packaging, so it had this little pull tab and then a Ziploc style zipper in here, so everything is nice and fresh, or should be. Of course, the first thing we have in here is our hamburger bun. I'm assuming the blackberry jam was for this, so you can make a PB&J, but a good old peanut butter sandwich never hurt anybody. We have the classic beverage bag. Oh, what is this? An exact protein bar chocolate flavor, chocolate wafer flavor. And this side says Pro Crunch with vitamins. This looks very interesting. I don't eat protein bars really ever, so I'm not sure what the trends are, but this one seems to be like a Kit Kat bar, as if they're combining the candy bar aspect with the protein bar aspect, which is a nice touch. And you guys know I love chocolate, so this is probably gonna be delicious. We have our Canadian napkin with a little bit of blackberry jam, but otherwise, I think it's okay. We have an orange sports drink. This is so funny to me. Even in the foreign rations, I get orange flavored drinks. Another orange drink. A fortified creamy peanut butter, yum. We also have a Wonder Bar, which says it's a peanut butter caramel experience. I know I've had this before in an IMP and it was really good, so again, I'm looking forward to having it again. We also have a Nescafe Sweet and Creamy, the classic coffee choice in IMPs. Then we have the Canadian IMP Spork Standard. A tiny pack of Tic Tacs, so cute. Some Tabasco sauce in the packet, not the little bottles. The magical Canadian expanding napkin, as well as some matches. And something else in here. Oh, some good old sliced apples. These are really good. I've also had them before, and I think they have a delicious flavor, so I'm looking forward to having these with my main. And that is everything in here. Thankfully, the blackberry jam did not get on anything aside from the main, and I was able to clean that up really easily, so we don't have a mess to deal with now. Let me go ahead and organize the tray a little bit, and then we will start that taste test. So the first thing I'm going to do is make up our orange sports drink. It says to use the beverage bag for this, but I'm going to use my good old canteen cup. This ration is from 2021, by the way, in case anybody was curious. This is in no way a joke, but this kind of smells like maple syrup. Maybe that's what you have to expect with anything that came from Canada. That dissolved beautifully. Now let's give it a taste. Tastes like beverage-based orange. It's your typical orange Gatorade, Powerade, Body Armor, any kind of sports drink. Orange flavor. It's exactly what it tastes like. It's quite sweet with just a little bit of salty taste at the end, and this one's a little bit weak. I think I had a bit more water in my canteen cup than was necessary, but if I followed the rules, this wouldn't be a Schlee taste test. So that was a good start. Let's get our apples opened up next. It didn't say on the package, but it looks like these are in a light syrup. It does not have that sticky, heavy, thick syrup consistency that you see sometimes. There's a close-up for you guys. That apple actually has skin on it still. Do you guys see that? I think that is such a nice touch. These are extremely soft. No trouble at all cutting it with the side of the spork. Let's see how they taste. They taste good. These are so flavorful. I wonder what kind of apple they use. They're soft enough to cut easily, as you see, but they do have a nice crunch when you bite into them, so they're not just mushy. It's not like applesauce at all. As for the taste, it's a perfect mixture of sweet and tart. These almost taste like a Fuji apple, but I'm not sure if they are or not, obviously, because the package didn't say so. I love the flavor. They taste so fresh and crisp and just light. Very delicious. And this syrup, I think, may actually just be apple juice. It does not taste overly sweetened or even really extra sweetened at all. So far, I'm very happy with this ration between the drink and the apples. We're off to a really good start. Now let's make our peanut butter sandwich. This would have been really good with the jam, of course, but I don't think it's gonna be bad just with the peanut butter. Gotta knead it up a little bit first, though. All right, there's our bun. For anyone who doesn't know, I will show the assembly of the sandwich. You just need to put your peanut butter on there, put the top bun on, and your sandwich is ready for consumption. The second option is to remove the peanut butter from the pouch. This option may aid in digestion if anybody's worried about that. For anybody who was hoping for an art class with Schlee today, I'm sorry there wasn't one. I'm pretty hungry and this is my actual lunch, so I'm sort of rushing. Time for the taste test. Even without the jam, this is really good. The bread is pretty soft. It's not super soft, but it's MRE bread, so I give it a pass for that. Has just a nice light bready flavor. And the peanut butter, of course, is super creamy, super sweet, and delicious. I do miss the jam a little bit because it adds the perfect balance. I mean, we know peanut butter and jelly. There are very few combinations that are better than that, but a peanut butter sandwich is so homey and just delicious. Brings you back to childhood, and I really have no complaints about this, aside from I wish I had 2 or 3 of them. Now let's go ahead and unveil the main. This should still be nice and hot. I can feel the heat through the towel. Yeah, I think that's gonna be just fine. All right, here's the main, looking absolutely scrumptious. So once again, this is beef ravioli. We have the classic tomato sauce here, and there's normal little rectangle pocket-shaped raviolis. Here's an up-close shot so you guys can see how they look. It smells delightful. Let's see how it tastes. They're really good. The first thing I noticed about this actually is the tomato sauce has quite a bit of spice to it in my opinion. It's not really hot or overly spicy, but I noticed it right away. The raviolis themselves are very nice and pillowy. They have a good amount of filling. There's also a good amount of tomato sauce, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about anything being dry. The tomatoes in the sauce are so rich and flavorful, and they season this super well. It's not lacking salt or anything like that. I think it's pretty much perfect. I wouldn't change it. Actually, I might add some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And these are full of filling. You don't have to worry about them skimping on the filling. Not an issue. There's plenty of beef in there, plenty of sauce, and it's just so good. Such a good balance. There's another up close shot so you guys can see. The sauce actually has beef crumbles in it too. You guys see those resting right there? Overall, this one is a real winner so far. I'm loving this ration. And this tastes so good because I'm hungry. So when this came out of the package, the first thing I thought was that smells like Chef Boyardee ravioli, which is not an insult in my opinion because Chef Boyardee is good. It may not be 5-star, but it's good. And as far as scent goes, this was very similar to that, just that rich tomato smell, a little bit of beefy savoriness. But in flavor, this to me tastes much more like a ravioli you would get at an Italian restaurant or that you would make at home yourself. And I think that's really impressive for something that came out of a retort pouch. So this one gets my full seal of Schlee approval. All right, we're gonna put the pasta on pause and try these 2 desserts over here. Well, I guess the Wonder Bar is the real dessert and this protein bar is more like a snack. So let's take this first. Okay, so this is actually whey protein. That's nice instead of soy protein. I like that. It's bloomed out just a touch on the top, a little bit white, but nothing really serious. There's a close-up for y'all. And the edge. You can see the wafer peeking through right there. It just smells like milk chocolate. It smells really good. See how it tastes. Oh wow. To me, this tastes so much like a Kit Kat bar. I don't eat those very often, they're not my favorite, but Amber loves them. So in a minute, I'm gonna ask her to come in here and try this so y'all can get her opinion on this. As for the bar itself, it has really nice, soft milk chocolate on the outside. A lot of wafers inside, layered with chocolate again. The wafers don't really have a flavor though that I noticed in that first bite. Yeah, I really don't taste the wafers, I just taste the chocolate. And the chocolate is very good. It's a very nice, rich, sweet milk chocolate. Great texture, it's nice and soft and creamy. It's a great pairing to the really crunchy wafers. You guys can probably hear when I bite it, it's super, super crunchy, just like a Kit Kat. The wafers may have a very slight vanilla sort of twang to them, but in all honesty, I mainly taste chocolate with this, and I'm okay with that. So far, I'm really impressed with this. Like I said, I don't eat a lot of protein bars, but the ones I have eaten, I tend to not be a huge fan. This one, however, may change that. I love the chocolate flavor, I love the texture, I think it's a good size. This would be a nice pick-me-up in the afternoon, I think. And now, because I can never get enough chocolate, gotta open up the Wonder Bar. Again, this is peanut butter, caramel, and chocolate, so all of my favorite things. Okay, we had a small mishap with the caramel escaping, but that's not gonna affect the flavor. You guys can still see how it looks here. Chocolate coated, caramelly, delicious. Just by looking at it, I can tell. But we still better taste it just to be sure. That is so good. It is really rich. You've got the chocolate, the caramel, and the peanut butter, but it's so good. There's a cross section now so you guys can see. The chocolate is super thick. The caramel is actually quite a thick layer of caramel as well. And the peanut butter filling, it's divine. I was really, really wanting caramel yesterday, so this really hits the spot. Oh, and there's peanuts in the peanut butter filling. It's like crunchy peanut butter, nice. What an unexpected delight. As far as the texture on this, it's really soft and chewy. It's almost fudgy, but it doesn't stick to your teeth too bad, especially the caramel. I haven't had any issues with that really sticking to my teeth yet. The peanut butter filling has just enough salt in it to keep all the richness at an acceptable level, so it doesn't become overwhelming. It's really the perfect balance of those flavors, I think. And what a great way to end a great meal. Okay guys, I'm done here. I tried everything. Let me see if I can get Amber to make a special guest appearance. Hold tight.
Why am I trying it now?
Because I want to give them your opinion. Okay, I'm back, and Amber is here. She is behind the camera.
Hi!
And I brought you here, Amber, to try this. It is a chocolate protein bar with wafers. And I want your opinion. How similar is this to a Kit Kat? This is for science, so.
You brought in the expert, huh?
Well, I explained to them how I don't really like Kit Kats, so I'm not really able to make a comparison.
Here goes.
I think the crunch, the texture is very Kit Kat-esque. She's looking very thoughtful. Okay, she's going in for a second bite. This train has very poor timing. Okay, she had 3 big bites. This is what's left.
Okay, my first impression has to do with the texture. The Kit Kat bar has a much more satisfying crunch in my opinion.
Really?
That one, when you bite into it, kind of collapses.
Well, I did want to ask you, the chocolate is extremely soft, is it not?
It is, and it doesn't have much chocolate flavor. It's a very light chocolate flavor.
I thought it had extreme chocolate flavor. Maybe just me.
I'm not as big of a fan of that as Kit Kat, obviously. That definitely, you can taste the protein powder in there, the healthy flavors.
See, I'm so glad I brought Amber in because I don't eat Kit Kats, so I would never have been able to tell you guys this important information.
For what that is, I think it's good. If you want to be a little bit healthier, but you want a little treat, that's a good option, but you're not going to fool anyone into thinking that's a Kit Kat.
That's what I said. I think it's them trying to make a healthy protein bar, but also mixing candy with it. So you agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
Twins.
What's that?
This?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Wonder Bar. You want to try this too?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm already here.
This is chunky peanut butter, caramel, and chocolate. It is a little messy. Here you go. This is fun. We should do this more often.
And they want a twin taste test, but we haven't been able to find double rations.
Yeah, we're working on that, guys. You don't like it? I wish you guys could see these faces. She's pulling some good ones.
That's not for me. I'd much rather have a Kit Kat bar.
You think it's too rich?
I don't like that combination of flavors.
You don't like caramel either, really, do you?
Mm-mm.
She is uncivilized.
That was fun. See you later.
You don't want to try anything else?
It's just ravioli and apples and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had all that before.
Okay.
Is that just bread?
It's a...
Oh, that's the pain burger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my blackberry jam that kamikazed itself.
Yeah.
You notice what flavor drink I got?
I can't see it. Let me see.
It's orange.
Oh, ew.
Thank you, Amber. Everyone say thank you to Amber. We'll clap you off the stage. Okay, now that the excitement is over, it's time for me to finish my meal, which I'm going to do off camera as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you again to Herpetile for making this video possible. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!